and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that little subscribe button for more videos from your girl. But today's video is going to be about period hacks that every girl should know. So if you want to see this video, make sure you stay tuned. Okay, so being on your period just really sucks, but being prepared is a whole nother thing. So the first hack is to always make sure that you have a nice little bag that, if I can find my bag, 1 second. The first hack is to make sure you always carry a nice little bag with you, so that way when you're in high school or even when you're just working and you need to run to the bathroom, you have a nice little bag that has your liners in there, your pads and things like that. Always make sure you have a little bag on hand that you always put like at least a few, like 2 or 1, if you're like a what is it called, if you're tampon wear or pad wear, just make sure that you add at least 1 in your pocketbook or in your purse. I call them pocketbooks. In your purse, so that way you're prepared no matter what happens. So yeah, that's number 1. Number 2 is if you're somebody that always has cramps, always be sure to make sure that you have, like, I don't know, maybe just like pain relievers or something like that. I'm not really someone that likes to take pills like that. Like, I don't really care too much for pain relief. I just you can take a teaspoon of mustard that actually helps your muscles from contracting, and also using a heating pad. Number 3, it's always a good thing to have a vaginal wash. Now, sometimes depending on the type of person, you can't use this every day, but every so often it's good to use, just to make sure that you're getting rid of all the bad bacteria. But I do know that there's some gynecologists that say that you shouldn't use this all the time, mainly because you can end up giving yourself a yeast infection. TMI, but it's true. But for me, I like using it. I use the one for sensitive skin, so please keep in mind if you have sensitive skin to kind of just stay on, on track with that. And I always like to get one that kind of helps with your pH balance, because that's a plus. And it just kind of helps, like when you are on your period, it just allows you to just have a nice clean, I don't know, clean day, so to speak. First, always make sure you have something with you all the time. So if you happen to be one of those people that are just on and you don't even feel anything, like me, you always want to make sure you have like a cardigan or something like that with you, just so that way you can tie it around your waist and you don't have to worry about anybody seeing what's going on all up in there, you know what I'm saying? So yes. Number 5 is that you always want to make sure that you're using a brand that you really like. For example, I like the Tampax Pearl Active only because it allows you to be able to move, and if you're a person that likes to work out, it doesn't feel like uncomfortable, or you don't feel like something's poking you, because that's just uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? And then these are my favorite because I don't know, ever since they came out with the Flex Foam, I really like the Flex Foam, only because the older version you can actually feel everything on you. With these, you don't feel anything. It actually absorbs like literally everything. So yeah. That suffers from very bad cramping, and you don't know what to do, and you're trying to figure out, like, why is it so bad? You can actually exercise right before you come on, so that way it kind of minimizes the pain and you don't really have cramps as bad. So yeah, and also working out allows your period to not be as heavy as well. So that is number 6. Always good to have panty liners on you, or always wear panty liners, only because you never know when something's going to go down and you don't have to worry about ruining your underwear. So definitely always make sure you have panty liners. If you have a little accident in your underwear, you can actually just use cold water to get rid of it. Now, sometimes I just really throw them away, or just turn them into period draws when they don't always come out all the way. That's just me. Don't judge me, just being honest, because, I mean, if it's real bad, I just kind of like try to clean it out with cold water. But if not, then I just either throw them away or turn them into period underwear. Track your period, unless you're someone that's on birth control and there's kind of no way that you can track it, because it comes whenever it feels like it, or it never comes at all. But you can also use a certain app on your phone. I use PD, which is a really good tracker. It tracks when you're ovulating. It has different forms on there. It checks when you're fertile, period, ovulation. Yeah, so even if you're like someone that happens to be trying to get pregnant, this is also a really good app that you can use. I'm not trying to do that or anything. I'm just saying, I'm putting that out there for you guys that this is number 10 if you're into that kind of thing and you're trying to have a baby. But yeah, this is a good app for that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe for more weekly videos from your girl. Until next time, deuces.